Dandava Pranams, good morning. We are going to continue the reading of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Today, we are going to go to the Sikshastakam prayers. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai, Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. The Shastakam prayers. The following summary study of the 20th chapter is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Apaga el sonido. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Pravaha Bhasya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed his nights tasting the meaning of Shastaka in the company of Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. Sometimes he recited verses from Jayadev Goswami's Gita Govinda, from Srimad Bhagavatam, from Sri Ramananda Roy's Jagannath Vallabha Nataka, or from Bilba Mangala Thakur's Krishna Karnamrita. In this way, he became absorbed in ecstatic emotions. For the 12 years Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lived at Jagannath Puri, he relished the taste of reciting such transcendental verses. The Lord was present in this mortal world for 48 years altogether. After hinting about the Lord's disappearance, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita gives a short description on the entire Antya Lila and then ends his book. Premod Bhavita Harser Sri Yod Vega Dain Jati Misritam Lapitam Gaurachandrasya Bhagavad Bir Nishebyate. Only the most fortunate will relish the mad words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which mixed with jubilation, envy, agitation, submissiveness, and grief, all produced by ecstatic loving emotions. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ey Mata Mahaprabhu, Vaise Nila Chale, Rajani Divase Krishna Virahe Vijvale. While Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus resided at Jagannath Puri, Nilachal, he was continuously overwhelmed night and day by separation from Krishna. Swarupa Ramananda, Ei Dui Jana Sane, Ratri Dine Rasa Gita Sloka Aswadane. Day and night he tasted transcendental blissful songs and verses with two associates, namely Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. Nana Bhava, Ute Prabhura Harsa, Shoka Rosa, Danjod Vega Arti Utkanta Santosha. He relished the symptoms of various transcendental emotions, such as jubilation, lamentation, anger, humility, anxiety, grief, eagerness, and satisfaction. Sei Vavenija Sloka Padilla, Slokera Arta Aswadaje Dui Vandu Lanya. He would recite his own verses expressing their meanings and emotions, and thus enjoy tasting them with these two friends. Kondin kon vabe sloka patana, sei sloka aswadite ratri jagarana. Sometimes the Lord would be absorbed in a particular emotion and would stay awake all night reciting related verses and relishing their taste. Harse Prabhu Kohena Suni Swarupa Ramaraya Nama Sankirtana Kalo Parama Upaya. In great jubilation, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, My dear Swarup Damodar and Ramananda Roy, know from me that chanting of the holy names is the most feasible means of salvation in this age of Kali. Sankirtana Yagya Kalor Krishna Aradhana Seita Sumedha Paya Krishnera Charana. In this age of Kali, the process of worshipping Krishna is to perform sacrifice by chanting the holy name of the Lord. One who does so is certainly very intelligent, and he attains shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. Purport. For further information, one may refer to the Adi Lila chapter 3, texts 77 and 78. Krishna Varnam Tuisa Krishnam Sangopangastra Parsadam Jagnai Sankirtana Prajair Jayantihi Sumedasa. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Purport. This verse is spoken by Saint Karavajana in Srimad Bhagavatam. Nama Sankirtana Haite Sarva Narta Nasa Sarva Subodaya Krishna Premera Ulasa. Simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna, one can be freed from all undesirable habits. This is the means of awakening all good fortune and initiating the flow of ways of love for Krishna. Chetodarpanamarjanam Baba Mahabhagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyabadhu Jivanam Ananda Bhuti Vardhanam Pratipadam Punamrita Spadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Let there be all victory for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which can cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of the blazing fire of material existence. That chanting is the waxing moon that spreads the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. It is the life and soul of all education. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands the blissful ocean of transcendental life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables one to taste full nectar at every step. This is the first verse of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Shikshastaka. The other 7 verses are found in text 16, 21, 29, 32, 36, 39, and 47. Sankirtana Haite Papa Samsara Nasana Chitta Sudhi Sarva Bhakti Sadhana Udgama. By performing congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, one can destroy the sinful condition of material existence, purify the unclean heart, and awaken all varieties of devotional service. Krishna Premod Gama Premamrita Aswadana, Krishna Prapti Sevamrita Samudre Majana. The result of chanting is that one awakens his love for Krishna and tastes transcendental bliss. Ultimately, one attains the association of Krishna and engages in his devotional service, as if immersing himself in a great ocean of love. Utila Visada Danya Pade Apana Sloka Jahara Arta Suni Saba Yaya Dukkha Soka. Lamentation and humility awoke within Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he began reciting another of his own verses. By hearing the meaning of that verse, one can forget all unhappiness and lamentation. Namnama Karibahudaniya Sarva Sakti Tatrapita Niyamita Samarane Nakala Etadrisitava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaibam Idrisham Ihajani Nanuragam. My Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name there is all good fortune for the living entity, and therefore you have many names, such as Krishna and Govinda, by which you expand yourself. You have invested all your potencies in those names, and there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. My dear Lord, although you bestow such mercy upon the fallen, conditioned souls by liberally teaching your holy names, I am so unfortunate that I commit offenses while chanting the holy name, and therefore I do not achieve attachment for chanting. That was the second verse of the Shishastakam. Aneka lokera vancha, aneka prakara, kripate korila aneka namera prachara. Because people vary in their desires, you have distributed various holy names by your mercy. Kaite suite yata tata nama laya, kaladesha niyama nahi, sarva siddhi haya. Regardless of time or place, one who chants the holy name, even while eating or sleeping, attains all perfection. Sarva Shakti Name Dila Koriya Vibhaga Amara Durdaiva Name Nahi Anuraga. You have invested your full potencies in each individual holy name. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attachment for chanting your holy names. Jerupa Laile Nama Prema Upayaga Jaya Tahara Lakshana Suna Swarupa Nama Raya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continue, O Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy, hear from me the symptoms of how one should chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to awaken very easily one's dormant love for Krishna. Trinada Pisunichana Toruriva Sahisnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtanija Sadahari. That's the third verse of the Shishastakam. One who thinks himself lower than the grass, who is more tolerant than a tree, and who does not expect personal honor, but is always prepared to give all respect to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. Uttama hanya apanake manetrina dama dui prakare sahisnuta kore vriksha sama. These are the symptoms of one who chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Although he is very exalted, he thinks himself lower than the grass on the ground. And like a tree, he tolerates everything in two ways. Briksha jena kati leha kichu na bolaya, sukanya maileha kare, pani na magaya. When a tree is cut down, it does not protest. And even when drying up, it does not ask anyone for water. Jai Jai Magaje Tare Deya Apanadana Garma Bristi Sahe Anera Karaye Rakshana. The tree delivers its fruits, flowers, and whatever it possesses to anyone and everyone. It tolerates scorching heat and torrents of rain, yet it still gives shelter to others. Uttama Hanya Vaishnava Have Nirabhimana Jive Samana Diva Jani Krishna Adhisthana. Although a Vaishnava is the most exalted person, he is prideless and gives all respect to everyone, knowing everyone to be the resting place of Krishna. Ei Matahanya Jai Krishna Namalaya, Si Krishna Charane Tanra, Prema Upajaya. If one chants the holy name of Lord Krishna in this manner, he will certainly awaken his dormant love for Krishna's lotus feet. Kahite Kahite Prabhura Danya Vadila, Sudha Bhakti Krishna Tani Magite Lagila. As Lord Chaitanya spoke in this way, his humility increased, and he began praying to Krishna that he could discharge pure devotional service. Primera Swabhava, Jahan Primera Sambandha, Seimane Krishna Mora Nahi Prema Ganda. Wherever there is a relationship of love of Godhead, its natural symptom is that the devotee does not think himself a devotee. Instead, he always thinks that he has not even a drop of love for Krishna. And this is the fourth verse of the Shishastakam. Nadanam nayanam nasundarin kavitam ba jagadisha kamaye mama yanmani yanmani spare bhavatat bhaktira haituki twaji. O Lord of the universe, I do not desire material wealth, materialistic followers, a beautiful wife, or fruitive activities describing flowery language. All I want, life after life, is unmotivated devotional service to you. Dana Jana Nahi Magon Kavita Sundari Sudha Bhakti Deha Mora Krishna Kripa Kori. My dear Lord Krishna, I do not want material wealth from you, nor do I want followers, a beautiful wife, or the results of fruitive activities. I only pray that by your causeless mercy, you give me pure devotional service to you, life after life. Ati danje punamage dasya bhakti dana, apanare kore samsari jiva abhimana. In great humility, considering himself a conditioned soul of the material world, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again expressed his desire to be endowed with service to the Lord. And now the fifth verse. Ajinanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam visame babam budho kripaya tava pada pankaya stitaduli sadrisham vichintaya. O my Lord, O Krishna, son of Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servant, but because of my own fruitive acts, I have fallen in this horrible ocean of nations. Now please be causelessly merciful to me. Consider me a particle of dust at your lotus feet. Tomara nitya dasamui, toma pasaria, padillachon bavarnabe, maya vadha hanya. I am your eternal servant, but I forgot your lordship. Now I have fallen in the ocean of nescience, and I have been conditioned by the external energy. Kripa kori kara mora pada duli sama, tomara sevaka karon tomara sevana. Be causelessly merciful to me by giving me a place with the particles of dust at your lotus feet, so that I may engage in the service of your lordship as your eternal servant. Puna ati utkanta danya haila udgama, Krishna tanya mage prema nama sankirtana. Natural humility and eagerness then awoke in Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He prayed to Krishna to be able to chant the Maha Mantra in ecstatic love. And the next verse of the Shishastakam. Nayanam galat ashru daraya, badanam gat gada rudaya gira, pulakarni chitam vapurkada, tabanama grahane babishjati. My dear Lord, when will my eyes be beautified by filling with tears that constantly glide down as I chant your holy name? When will my voice falter and all the hairs of on my body stand erect in transcendental happiness as I chant your holy name? Prema dana vina vyarta daridra jivana dasa kori betana more deha prema dana. Without love of Godhead, my life is useless. Therefore, I pray that you accept me as your servant and give me the salary of ecstatic love of Godhead. Rasantara vese haila, viyoga spurana, utvega visada danye kore pralapana. Separation from Krishna awoke various mellows of distress, lamentation, and humility. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke like a crazy man. And the next verse of the Shastakam. Yugajitam nimesena chaksusa pravisajitam sunjajitam jagat sarvam Govinda virahename. My Lord Govinda, because of separation from you, I consider even a moment a great millennium. Tears flow from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I see the entire world as void. Utvege divasa na yaya ksana haila yuga sama. Varsara mega praya ashru varise nayana. In my agitation, a day never ends, for every moment seems like a millennium. Pouring in incessant tears, my eyes are like clouds in the rainy season. Govinda viraje sunya haila tribhuvana. Tusanale pode jena na yaya jivana. The three worlds have become void because of separation from Govinda. I feel as if I were burning alive in a slow fire. Krishna udasina haila korite parikshana. Saki sava kohe Krishna kore upekshana. Lord Krishna has become indifferent to me just to test my love. And my friends say, better to disregard him. Eteka chintite radara nirmala hridaya. Swabhavika premara swabhava karila udaya. While Srimati Radharani was thinking in this way, the characteristics of natural love became manifest because of her pure heart. Irshya utkanta danya praudhi vinaya eta baba eka tyanye korila udaya. The static symptoms of envy, great earnestness, humility, zeal, and supplication all became manifest at once. Eta babe radara mana astira haila sakigana age praudi sloka ye padila. In that mood, the mind of Srimati Radharani was agitated, and therefore she spoke a verse of advanced devotion to her gopi friends. Sei Babe Prabhu sei sloka ucharila, sloka ucharite tat rupa, apane haila. In the same spirit of ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recited that verse, and as soon as he did so, he felt like Srimati Radharani. So this is the last verse of the Shishastakam. Aslishava padaratam pinastumam adarsanam marma hatam karotuva jata tatava vidadato lampato matpranat natastu saivana param. Let Krishna tightly embrace this maidservant who has fallen at his lotus feet. Let him trample me or break my heart by never being visible to me. He's a debauchee, after all, and can do whatever he likes, but he's still no one other than the worshipable Lord of my heart. Ami Krishna Pada Dasi, Tenho Rasa Sukarasi. Alingiya Kore Atma Sata, Kivana Deya Darasana, Yarena Mora Tanumana, Tabu Tenho Mora Prananat. I am a maidservant at the lotus feet of Krishna. He is the embodiment of transcendental happiness and mellows. If he likes, he can tightly embrace me and make me feel oneness with him. Or by not giving me his audience, he may corrode my mind and body. Nevertheless, it is he who is the Lord of my life. Saki he suna mora, manera nishchaya, kiva anuraga kore, kiva dukkha diya mare. Mora Praneswara Krishna Anya Naya. My dear friend, just hear the decision of my mind. Krishna is the Lord of my life in all conditions, whether he shows me affection or kills me by giving me unhappiness. Chadi Anja Nari Gana, Mora Vasa Tanumana, Mora Saubhagya, Prakata Koriya, Tasavare Deya Pida, Ama Sane Kore Kridha, Seinari Gana Dekana. Sometimes Krishna gives up the company of other gopis and becomes controlled mind and body by me. Thus he manifests my good fortune and gives others distress by performing his loving affairs with me. And so Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continues explaining more his feelings, the feelings of Srimati Radharani. So maybe we can continue tomorrow with that. This is special pastimes, high pastimes, the feelings of Mahaprabhu in separation. The feeling of separation of Srimati Radharani. Mahaprabhu is feeling what Srimati Radharani is experiencing in separation from the Lord. Jai Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, Sri Sri Shastakam prayers ki Jai, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai, Srila Gurudev ki Jai, and our Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees worldwide ki Jai. And we will chant. ¿Me puedes pasar los cártalos? Y el libro. No, los cártalos, los cártalos. Hariharaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Songbook. Yadavaya Madhavaya Kesavaya Namaha. Gopala Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana. Giridhari Gopinata Madana Mohana. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra. Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Rupa Sanatana Vata Raghunatha. Sri Jiva Gopala Vata Dasa Raghunatha. Echai Gosai Kori Charana Vandana. Yaha Hoite Vignana Savista Purana. Echai Gosai Janramu Itaradasa. Tansavara Pada Renumura Panchagrasa. Tandera Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanevasa. Janame Mora Eya Vilasa. Echai Gosai Jave Braye Kolavasa. Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Koila Prakasa. Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavana. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Maya Yamana. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pada Padma Koriyasa. Nama Sankirtana Kohe Narottama Dasa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Shri Guru Gauranga Sundar Radha Giridhar Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Rakshya Deva Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat London Chapter Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Sri Acharya Brinda Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. And today we were just testing the system that is going to India to broadcast from the holy dam of Sri Jagannath Puri. So please, if the sound is good and the picture is good, please let us know. Send us a comment. We'll be broadcasting from the holy dam, and so we are praying to Srila Gurudev for his blessings to go to the holy dam. And everyone has a wonderful day. Our Dandavat Pranam. Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai.